What's going
Good.
on?
Oh shit, bro. How you doing?
Pretty good. Just exhausted. Been working on edits all day long.
Yeah, I took a break, man. I'm like, I want to go see. I actually just got the theater. I want to go see Weapons.
Oh,
You
you
kind of
went to
hyped it up
that?
a little bit. Yeah,
Is it sick?
yeah.
I might have to go tonight after I get done with these edits. I've been working on this little Sims piece all day. I was like, oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta hop on live with D. I didn't have.
I think that's straight.
That was fun for the people who are watching the live or who will see this on YouTube eventually. What E and I are talking about is over the weekend we were invited out to Pittsburgh to a music festival called Barrel and Flow,
What
which
up, though?
is
412.
yeah,
Yeah.
where it's basically a black-owned music festival started by two comedians that kind of highlights black vendors and black artists in a way that you don't really see too much at most of the music festivals. You know, most
You're
music
also
festivals
forgetting the craft beer aspect, my friend.
and craft beer for sure. That's
Yeah,
included with the vendors for
yeah.
sure. Which E and I haven't been touching anymore. Both of us are on the sober train right now, so
You
we
know
were
what's
surrounded
funny?
by
That was my
temptation.
first time. No, I while you when you dipped out, I was still shooting photos and stuff, and that was the first time I actually had a conversation about beer with like random people and stuff
Uh
in
huh.
a minute. They were just talking about like the Michigan beer scene because Michigan's like top two in the country for beer.
Yeah.
So it's like just talking about like yeah man, the dry hopping process here, just like nerdy beer shit that I used to love so
Yeah.
much. And I'm like I still talk about it like oh I could just snap back into that brain. I'm like this is great.
Yeah, for me it was polar opposite. I'm like, I got to get the hell out of here with all this beer talk because this shit is threatening my sobriety. As
I
an
feel that.
alcoholic, too much beer around me all day long is like I got to get the hell out of here.
It was cool though, man. Like it was, shout out to the guys that invited us out there. It was a great time. Got the VIP treatment, got like the buffet thing. That was cool.
That was real
And
fun.
like shout out to Black Girls with Green Thumbs. Shout out to 111 Juices, Juanita's Hot Sauce. There was a few people I interviewed throughout the day. Like I just want to like
Yeah,
shout them out and everything.
I got the little journal right here, the Black Girls with Green Thumbs.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, they were really cool. I reached out to them on Instagram too. I talked to them via DMs, and I told them that we would send them our footage once we get it all edited and uploaded and all that good stuff. So that was
That was
super
I
dope.
was actually rocking the. Oh, you know what's funny? You got the journal. I got the bucket hat right here. Actually,
Nice. I see Seabone in the comments, by the way. What does he say? Do I gotta taste the beers for y'all? Yeah, dude, Seabone, you might have to be our beer taster now.
the designated drinker.
Yeah, but no, yeah, it was really cool. And then obviously, like we had talked about, our friend Not Bonsai, they performed on Saturday at the festival, and then on Sunday afternoon, we interviewed them as part of our 150th episode of the podcast, which feels insane to say. That's so many episodes that we've done.
150. 150, and that's just the ones that got published.
That's it, exactly true. And and think about if we'd be at like 1,000 if we kept doing it once a week, like we were doing in the beginning.
Because we cut it off in 2020, like consistently.
Yeah.
We would have definitely been in like the 500-600 range. If that math checks out. Something around there. Yeah.
And we'd probably be super burnt out right now too.
Yep.
Them
Now we're
early
just still
days,
burned out, but in a good way.
those early days of doing the episodes right after working a 9 to 5 all day, that
Yep.
was so hard to do.
That was a little rough, but it's cool. Shout out to Plymouth Rock Recording Company.
Yeah, shout out
Kind of
Chris.
incubated us forever, so it was, I always want to shout them out for that.
I think I should also say while we're on here that our interviews are back open. We've got a few that are scheduled already, and we're going to get rolling on doing interviews again with the podcast. So if you guys are watching this and you're a creative or a business, a local business that's local to
Any of
Michigan,
you artists want to be artists? Oh,
holler
no.
at us. We'd love to have you.
Get the Suge Knight treatment on that. No, but honestly, like, I love this platform just because we do highlight a lot of dope, like, independent and some bigger artists as well. So it's just cool that, like, we're open back up to having the interview process. I would love chopping it up. I love chopping it up with Neil, but I would love to hear some other people's point of views at some time too, and just like their story, what got them in, their takes on certain things that's like relevant and everything. So yeah, we're all down to collaborate and work on interviews and stuff. So you guys are watching this later, and to like the few people watching right now, that's an open invitation. I know I got a few people that DM me shit the past couple weeks. I'm pretty sure you have
wow.
too. So yeah.
And we got one coming up with our boy Brad Spliff. We're going to be doing interviews with him on the 14th, so look out for that one. We're pretty excited for that. Brad's just an awesome dude. I've had some great conversations with him lately, so I'm excited to chop it up with him.
I saw him recently at Art Raps.
Oh, nice. Where was that at?
Same place it was last year. It was at Trixie's.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I missed it.
Yeah, shout out to Weirdos Gang, Loki, Nadeem, all them. Yeah, every year.
Loki's on that new Bazaars album, right, that I've been listening
He's got a gun 3.
Yeah, and Jalen's on it too, and Nick Speed is on it. 3 people that have been on our podcast are on the new Star album. So that's pretty dope to say. But
Isaac too, I think, right?
What's that?
Isaac too, right?
Isaac's not on the new Bizarre.
Okay, yeah.
But him and Jalen. Oh, who did he just say that they're on someone's project together coming out soon? It was someone big from Detroit too, and now it's like escaping me right at the moment. I'll have to talk to Jalen and get back to you guys on that one. But
Music Mondays, my dog.
Yeah. Before we move on from Pittsburgh, what were your thoughts on the city in general, just like walking around and experiencing it for the first time?
Oh man, so yeah, I've been to Philly quite a bit, so that was my first time in Pittsburgh. So 412 did not disappoint. We did about a good 5-mile walk the first day. That was cool. Got to see like the tail end of a Pittsburgh Pirates game as well from Riverwalk thing they got. I don't know what it is, but it's like when the 3 rivers like merge together, that thing there. Got to see some dope murals. The actual city is great, man. It's super hilly. Like I would definitely wear some comfortable shoes. And it was, blazing hot at the time of the festival. I think it was like 70 or 80 like most of the time, like that week. And then it just shot up. I was about to say it shot up to like 95, 100 when we got there. Like I was checking like throughout the week before we left, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, oh shit, this was hot. Nah, but I mean, yeah, shout out to Bear on Flow, man. It's just a cool festival. I know we were applying for it like probably since the inception of that festival, so the fact that we actually got in, pretty smooth too, man. It was cool. And I know I got a decent amount of new people that followed us off of that. I got photos coming for everybody too. I'm getting through them. It's a lot. I shot a lot of things, so I'm just getting through everything. And then discovered the dot card and magic of that.
I need to get one. That shit is sweet. That's super cool. I'm glad you showed me that because that's the next thing on my list. Is I'm going to order some stickers and I'm going to get that dot card and get the old merch train rolling so I can start getting business acquired for the Recorded by Richter channel as well as our podcast channel. But yeah, just to piggyback.
And then you got to see, I got to see Frick Park Market, and you did too for the second time.
For the second time.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what E-Man said, it was super beautiful walking around downtown Pittsburgh. Our hotel was like pretty much like 2 miles walking from where the venue was, where the festival was located. So the first night we got in on Friday, and we kind of like were there too late to go to the press conference thing. So we just kind of explored the city and walked the riverfront, which was dope because like he said, there's that 3 rivers that connect there. And there's, boats going up and down, playing good music. There's murals all on the wall. There's like a mural of Wiz. We learned that Billy Porter is from Pittsburgh. He had a mural on the wall. That was cool. Being able to see into the Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium and then having the Steelers Stadium like pretty much right next to it. It was all really cool. And like they had a sweet nature trail that we could walk up and down.
That was cool. We just did it at night, and that was freaky. But other than that, it was cool.
Yeah, walking around.
I was like checking my shoulder and shit. Today I had this big ass like statue thing that looked like Slender Man pop up.
That was so good. That's funny. Yeah, no. So E and I, the first night, it was like we got there kind of late. We didn't think there'd be anything going on, but we hit Na Bonsai and some other artists were performing at this spot that was like a 20-minute cab ride.
King Sophia?
King Sophia. Yeah, King Sophia was one of the artists, and I think there was others before that, but we got there like right as King Sophia was performing, and they were super unique and interesting. It was like some experimental jazz cello music that was like really kind of like meditative in a way, and there was like crowd participation. Like it was pretty cool.
Nah,
So
it was dope, man. It was very sketchy walking in that venue for a minute. Because
for a
it's just
minute it
like,
was.
so our lift, like, so let me put this in perspective, right? Our lift drops us off, and it's just like this dark ass street. I'm like, yo, are we getting set up over here? Like, what's going on? And then we walk, and then like the dude on the stoop, he goes like, hey, we looking for the venue. He goes, it's down there. I'm like, oh, okay. So you walk there, and it's like this kind of creepy ass hallway. And then you get there, and it's just like this more beautiful fucking cello music played. I'm like, oh, okay, this is nice.
Yeah.
It threw me off for a minute, but we good. Like walking around new cities kind of alerts my city instincts. So I'm like, all
and, our,
right.
and our Lyft driver was from Kazakhstan, and he was playing us Russian hip hop music that sounded
Which
like
is new to
50%
me.
Russian. So we learned quite a bit of new stuff on Friday night. But yeah, and then Saturday was the festival. We were there all day. It was really hot. I mean, we put in a full day there, and then I walked back a little bit early. E-Man stayed a little later, but the walk back was super beautiful. It's just like a quick 2-mile walk through downtown Pittsburgh, and it's a Saturday night, so it's kind of like popping in the streets. There was people everywhere going to all the different bars and restaurants and all that, so that was fun to see. And it's just fun to be outside of your own city for a little bit, just for like at least for a weekend.
I
But
think one of the big takeaways is like the population of Pittsburgh is like 300 something thousand, which is kind of nuts. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, because I think of Pittsburgh as a big Midwest city, obviously, but it's like I think of it almost in the same rail as like a Detroit in a way,
yeah,
because they're both industrial, kind of that Midwestern thing. And I think Detroit's what 780,000 right
yeah,
now, something like that,
yeah,
something
it
around that
is.
ballpark. It's just nuts to me. I'm like, yo, y'all, like, I just didn't realize the population was that low, and their public transportation is still better than ours.
Yeah, for real. You're right. And it was way less people.
Yep, yep.
Like less than half of what we have. But I mean, I guess you do have, even though it's not all over like it used to be in its glory days, but the automotive industry is what keeps us probably on a bigger population scale than them. So the big three
Victory.
and
Yep.
Signal in there. So yeah, that was definitely a cool weekend, man. I had a good time, and it was fun road tripping down. E and I got to listen to a lot of good music. What was the punk band that you put me on to at the very
I
end of the
meant Ammo and the Sniffers.
Amel and the Sniffers? That was cool.
Ammo and the Sniffers is fire, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. And then on the way, I was putting E on to some other music like McKinley Dixon, his new project. Actually, I have it right here. Alive. That project is sick. And then Guy
The Juicy
Guevara.
J Logic album.
That dude, I was really pleasantly surprised by that. So put me on to the fact that Logic produced an album for Juicy J, and so Logic's rapping on a couple songs, but it's mostly just production work,
Right,
and
and
it's
it's like
really
boom bap
dope.
production. The cool thing about it too is like Juicy J had a lot of this already pre-recorded, a lot of the vocals. What he did is he actually like sped them up and then up the BPM because Juicy J raps at like a certain like 70 or 80 BPM. So he sped that up to like Logic sped that up to boom bap level and then added productions to it,
Yeah,
which is sick. And then they got like, which I know you're not a fan of. They got the little interludes in between a lot of the songs.
I
You
could
say
have done
what?
it, like I would have liked it better if it was like the interview in the beginning and the end, but like there was quite a bit of Logic talking up the middle.
It kind of remind me of what was the Wiz project? That was Taylor Allardyce.
Oh, Taylor Alderdice, yeah,
Yeah, because I had like that interview with like Rob Markman and kind of in between
yeah.
every like those things. Gave me that vibe, but it was a little bit more, I guess, specific and a little bit more personal. Because he talked about like I think there was one track. It was like when was it how was it when you lost your virginity or something like that. He was like, yeah, Project Pat dropped me off at the chick house. And stuff like that.
Wiz is on it too, right? Was that the one that he was
Wiz is
on?
on, yeah, Wiz is on it.
Yeah, Wiz was on it. And that just reminded me also, even though E and I don't drink anymore, there was a couple stands at Barrel and Flow that had
Oh,
non-alcoholic, and there was a Kush and orange juice ginger beer, NA,
mm-hmm.
there that was like infused with Wiz's KK Khalifa Kush terpenes, but it wasn't actually THC in it, but it was just the terpenes in it. And that was a delicious one, and I was able to drink a little bit of that. That one was an enjoyable drink, and then that was pretty much what I had for the festival.
Jackworth, Jackworth Brewing.
Jackworth Brewing?
Jackworth Brewing. Shout them out.
Are they from Pittsburgh too?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover today. I just wanted to hop on here quick and recap the festival. Was there anything? Oh, they're
New
doing
Orleans.
New Orleans next year, and we really want to be part of that too. So we got to reach out and let them know how much of a good time we had, so that way we can be involved in next year's festivities.
Yeah, they gave us, one of the guys gave us back a little bit of, because I know he was super busy, so I didn't want to like press him or anything like that. But he gave us like a quick backstory of how the festival came about and just like the community aspect and getting everybody together and just how it branched off. Because I think it was just so Pittsburgh specific for a long time. So I know next year is gonna be the year they branch out, but the fact that there was a big Detroit or Michigan in general presence there, which makes sense because Michigan has like a really good beer market. But it was like a lot of that, a lot of Kansas City, a lot of people from kind of all over the place. But we were Michiganders. We were in there deep. Not
Yeah,
going further
we
there. Like
definitely
that was
were. We ran into a lot of
good.
Detroiters there. That was really cool. So, and everyone from Pittsburgh treated us so well. Everyone was like super kind to us. So that was really cool. I got my Barrel and Flow shirt on right now too, actually. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The merch was sick. Shout out to them for their merch game too. They did a good job.
They got the little like taster glasses and like the stick, the barrel, the logo's sick as hell too, man. So
Yeah, I really like it.
it was a great time. Like they hooked us up. The VIP treatment was sick. They had, I mean, I don't drink so much anymore, but like they had New Belgium was one of the big sponsors, and they had like a f- of New Belgium everywhere. Like
Yep.
in that VIP section, it was the triples and all that. So that was cool. The turkey meatballs, fresh fruit. Got that. Just meet a lot of people, man. Got to network. It was just a beautiful thing in general. I really love that.
We also met this poet too, and I've got her name
Oh,
right here actually.
read it. Read the poem. Read the poem.
So right here is this poet. Her name is Haley Clancy. And so the gist was she was there with a typewriter, and if you pay her $10, she'll write you a poem if you just give her like a topic within 3 minutes. And so she wrote one for our 150th episode, and she wrote a BBPOV poem. There was just one podcast where this is the show of the 150th anniversary, and one's getting poetry of all that must be BBPOV, and just truly the love of the Motown, the culture that surrounds one's heart, and as one can, it's just one's best friend and a camera in hand, and poems written of a Detroit's fan of music. Haley Clancy. And then she signed
Haley
it.
Clancy. Shout out to her, man.
That was really
What,
cool.
what was the Instagram page? It was a poem, a dot poem, something.
Uh, a poem's purpose.
A poem's purpose. A dot poem's purpose, right?
Yeah, A dot poem's purpose. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
She
So yeah,
also
we
has
got
an
a we
email.
got a good interview with her in too. That's gonna be dropping soon as well. So
Yeah, we're gonna have pay attention to the Beats, Brews, and Points of View our YouTube channel, because we're definitely gonna have lots of stuff from Barrel and Flow uploaded onto that.
YouTube and IG as well too. So we'll
Yep.
hit you both ways.
And then look out for my channel tomorrow, because I've got this big Little Sims piece that I've been working my ass off on like
Hey.
a week now. Wrote like a 20-page script, edited that down. Now today I've been editing the video and filming.
You wrote a 20-page script for Little Sims?
So it's not really 20 pages. It'd probably be more like
Okay.
5. Or,
Okay, I was about to say like
12.5.
I love Little Sims and all, but
No, I'm really excited about this one.
I'm excited to see this for you, bro. Like, recorded by Richter. YouTube channel is dope. He really gets nerdy and in depth with everything he's doing there with each artist. I really love the fact that you did that Tyler one, which is really great. I mean, you do a lot of cool shit on that channel, and I just want to make sure that doesn't go unnoticed. So
I appreciate that. Thank you. And likewise with the photo stuff. And yeah, we're sorry we couldn't get to you guys last Monday. He's been traveling like a mug, and it was just too
I
hard.
was on the road a lot. I was in Seattle and Oregon. Shout out to the homies over there. It's been. I got a lot of shit about to drop, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
cool.
awesome.
Luckily, I'm back. I'm staying in the mitten for a little bit till I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. That little dog of yours needs his dad home for a while, huh?
Yep. Her dad, but
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
Kaki's
Anyway,
pronouns are she, her.
well, anyhow, that's pretty much all we wanted to get at you today. We're not going to keep you guys for too long, but we will have this edited and up on our YouTube in case you missed the live. And we'll be back next Monday to chop it up about more new music.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.